Manchester United have shown over the last 2 or 3 seasons that the only time they get up for a game is when they absolutely 100%, nobody expects a jot from them. And it's games against Liverpool like last season in the Cup. It's cup finals like the FA Cup against City. And it's a game like today. You know, we sat and looked at all the predictions yesterday. And there was about 10 predictions.
Everyone went for Liverpool.
And every second game went from 4-0 to 2-0. And I'm sitting looking at it. In the back of my head, I'm going, it's never this easy. It's Manchester United against Liverpool. It never is easy, regardless of who wins or who doesn't win. And again, we saw today.
You've got times recently where Liverpool have put 6 and 7 past them.
Yeah,
so it has
on
been
occasion,
easy
but it's come on, these games are never straightforward.
Okay,
but
here's the point.
Well, they're as easy as you make them, and Liverpool made that difficult today as well.
Yeah, let's go into that. Explain that to me.
Well, it's twofold. Liverpool were not anywhere near as smooth as they have been, and there was certain players of colour, we'll get to that, by recent performances. And Man United, by their recent standards, were terrific. And I mean terrific. There was 2 challenges in particular, both on Ruben Dias, from Harry Maguire and Matthijs de Ligt in the first half, where the ball was rolled into Dias, and each time one of them came out and smashed him.
Luis Diaz, yeah.
Who'd I say?
Ruben.
Sorry, Luis Diaz. And took the ball. And I just thought, wow, that's kind of like, and he talked about it, Ruben Amorim, mentality, wanting to defend, trying to pass the ball better than they have, trying to take some responsibility when Liverpool are pressing and not just hoof it forward, running the channels like Højlund did. So all these things were better, and it kind of ruffled and frustrated Liverpool. And I think you've got to give a lot of credit to United today. But Stevie's right. This is about standards. It is not saying easy, but easier to raise yourself for these kind of games. What about the rest? And that's what he has to harness going forward. But if we take it in isolation against the favourites for the Premier League today, that was probably as good as it could have been for this Man United side, and you've got to give them a lot of credit for that.
Liverpool did 2 things today that they haven't done all season. The passing was off completely. They've been so good with the ball, so slick. Everything's been so accurate, and that completely disappeared. And the other thing that they've done for 99% of the season, other than the Forest game at home, is they have been in control of almost every game. They've had the tempo, they've had the opportunities, they've defended. Every single thing that Liverpool have done well all season went out the window today. And then the best example of that was Trent Alexander-Arnold, who couldn't pass their red jersey and who defensively was a complete and utter liability. So, I'm with Craig. Liverpool got it all wrong, but you got to give credit. United have gone home tonight thinking, we should have taken 3 points.
After the first half, Frank, we thought this could be a bit of an anti-climax, but of course it kind of exploded into life, didn't it, after the break?
Yeah, that was a total different game with risks taken from Boston. But I really enjoyed the game because I saw 2 teams, you know, showing their pride to their colours, and they fought very hard. And it's just only a fair result. And the guys are right. Liverpool weren't good in a way, well, comparing to what we saw. And Manchester United were absolutely fantastic for the level that they've shown before. But I really like everything that Craig was mentioning, the tackle that Manchester United players were doing. Euro at the time, when he came on and tackled Nunez at the end, that was a superb tackle. He showed a lot. I like the pressure that they put against Liverpool. I like the mentality that they had. And the spirit that they showed. And I enjoy every second of the second half because that was like a cup game, really. They never, even Manchester United thought they could get the 3rd goal, and it's why they got that Maguire chance. And I agree with Craig. Zirkzee cannot give a pass like that, an assist, not an assist. It's a poison kind of assist. But I saw Manchester United very positive. They didn't go for the draw. They tried to get the 3 points. So and it could have gone either way. I think it's a fair result. Disappointed for Liverpool, I guess, but very, very impressed with the pride the player of Manchester United showed today.
Can I just throw in a bit Slot? You know, we've kind of sat here most of the season and said how Arne Slot, the decisions he's made all season have been fantastic. I think he made a real boo-boo today. when he made his substitutions and he brought on Núñez and he brought on Jota, I couldn't believe that he wouldn't bring Conor Bradley on and get Trent Alexander off.
Yeah,
not
earlier,
just because of his passing, but the fact that he was getting stripped for fun every single time Dallo or anybody else went near him. And I think that's the first time this season he's made a mistake. Because at 2-1, get him on, stay where you are, make sure we defend and we don't lose anything. I think he made a mistake.
He was asked, let's go into Trent Alexander-Arnold, because he was asked about it and he said, look, the problem wasn't distractions in Real Madrid. The problem today was Dallo and Bruno Fernandes.
No, well, they were a problem and Dallo played well. Dallo's quick, right? Dallo's quick and can play on that left side. I disagree with that. I think there are some chinks in this Liverpool armour that if others don't fall over themselves, maybe there's a chance. And unfortunately, Arsenal are living in this sort of paranoid world where everybody's against them. So Liverpool might be able to trip up a few times and get away with it. But there's no doubt, we talked about it on Thursday or Friday. What Slot does not need is these contractual issues and transfer issues continue to bubble, right? Because we had Mo Salah needlessly throwing another spanner in the works before the game, and he scored a penalty, but he wasn't brilliant, right? This is my last year with the club. Off the back of a week before saying we're nowhere near a new contract. These are all distractions, and nothing to do with Alexander-Arnold himself in terms of Real Madrid put a bid in, apparently. That was always going to happen. But I actually thought he looked worryingly like the disinterested in his defensive duties Trent Alexander-Arnold from a year ago.